Good morning, brothers and sisters. On this Sabbath day, the 8th of April 2017. I'm the Judgemental Adventist. Nothing triggers an Adventist more than to be accused of being judgmental. This triggering is based upon Jesus' command to judge not that ye be not judged. However, the irony of this belief is that the moment one has determined that an individual is judgmental, they have just judged said individual to be judgmental. In other words, they have judged the judgmental and thereby indulged in hypocrisy based on the rules of this belief. This is the kind of judgmentalism that Jesus speaks against and manifests itself in two ways. First, it comes out in a passive-aggressive manner of the form, we shouldn't be judgmental, or claiming X is being judgmental, in the unspoken hope that the target will not make said judgmental claim. In other words, it is used as a silencing tactic. Number two, it comes out in a direct offensive accusation such as, you're being judgmental when you say that. Now, if you're an Adventist who is a believer in the spirit of prophecy and have read and accept books such as Joe Crew's Creeping Compromise and go along with the standards that have been promoted by both, then there will come a time when you will be accused of judgmentalism. This will be especially true if you give voice to those standards. When, not if, you are a target of such an accusation, you need to do three things. Number one, confirm that you are a target of such an accusation. Number two, confirm that this accusation is serious and not being said in jest. And number three, fire back the appropriate response. For simplicity, let's consider clothing standards as an example. So let's consider the following potential conversation. So you will say, I wish Adventist girls wouldn't dress like whores. The respondent will say something like, you have no right to be judgmental like that. Now, you can respond by asking, are you saying that I'm being judgmental? And the respondent will affirm, yes, I am. And then you can also query them, are you serious? Now, generally, the respondent at this point has to commit themselves. And if they do, they will say something along the lines of course. At which point you then ask the obvious question. Then if it is wrong for me to be judgmental, then why are you judging me to be judgmental? And this, of course, demonstrates the ridiculous of the manner in which Jesus' words are being applied. This, along with many other passages in the New Testament about judging, is why I have personally tossed such a belief aside and now hold to the view that one should judge others within the church. Now, when Paul encourages us to judge believers on the grounds that we will judge angels, and we refer to other passages in the New Testament that also encourage judgment, we can begin to understand that Jesus was referring to hypocritical judgment, and that is, do not judge others to a standard that we ourselves are not prepared to live up to. The virtue signalling seen coming from so many social justice warriors within our church would have to be a current year classic example of what Jesus was talking about. And this, viewers, is why I have chosen the name Judgemental Adventist for this channel. I'm George Tasker, the Judgemental Adventist.